Our next speaker is Håkon Rian mentioned Ulam. Håkon is a monk, he's an author and a musician. With a background as a child welfare educator and a social worker, he's also a certified healer in Salung and holistic healing. Today, Håkon helps people reconnect with joy and happiness emotionally, spiritually, and somatically. Please welcome Håkon Rian mentioned Ulam.
Hello. I was sitting working on this presentation and I started doing a little research into healing. What is it? So I created a mind map. There's a lot to healing. Healing consists of so many things. I was born a healer. I remember I was 3 years old, maybe 4, and my mom, she was a smart woman, but not always practical. So she decided I had 3 friends over for a play date, and we were working with, what do you call it, fingermaling, finger painting. So we got all messed up. And then she said, okay, you need a bath. And then she decided you need something to play with, and she gave us balls. And those were not plastic balls like we have today, they were glass balls. So one broke. And then I heard that I stopped the blood. I don't know if it's true, it might be just an anecdote. But healing is holistic healing. It's the breadth of healing. It is everything. It consists of people who, like me, I'm certified in Salung, which is Tibetan energy healing, and the Malama Turkuloksa. Also have holistic healing certification here in Norway, and I'm a song healer. And then you have the small moments. You know, when you meet a friend and or a stranger on the street, and you look into their eyes, you smile, maybe you pat them. That is healing. Because we never know. To me, healing consists of stages. And with that example, first you walk towards someone and you see, okay, there is something about them. Maybe they have, their eyes are a bit this, or they're not fully there. It's a resonance because you have been there yourself. We have all had the darker emotions. So we resonate with them. And then we act. Then you choose, perhaps you take off your sunglasses if you're outside. Take off your, like me, I often walk around with music on my ears. As a musician, it's kind of an occupational hazard. Take it off. And you give your full attention to that person. To me, that's attention and love. That is the currency of healing. And respect, at least. Because I do have some idols. I'm a monk. Got 1 foot in Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism. I got 1 foot in Christianity. I grew up with Jesus, reading about him in a rather special way. It was a book from Box Forlag, Jesus the Rebel or something like that. And I also read the Bible. But what I was really fascinated by was the way he met everybody. He didn't look at their outfits. He didn't look at how much money they had. He didn't look at their stature, whether they were a king, queen, a leper. He met heart to heart, and he did whatever he could to help them. And I think this is so important. I think also, since we're talking in a setting with tech, I used to work in tech. I worked in tech for over 5 years. I was the first employee of Eurobait also. So we were part of the ones who brought mobile entertainment to Norway. So I've seen that fast pace. I've seen that you have to prove yourself at all times. You're not, all you are good for is what you do and how much value you can bring into the company. And of course you have to do things. It's not as if we can sit in a lotus position and eat rice all day, all night, and meditate. It doesn't work that way. We need to be out in the world. We need to connect with people. Us humans are communal people, communal creatures. We are dependent upon each other, and we need to connect. See if we can. So of course, I have my cell phone in my pocket. Don't we all? What is the role of the healer? He or she is a guide to attention. What shall we focus on in a given moment? We know that what we focus on defines our perception of the event, the circumstance. Robert Cialdini has researched this phenomena extensively in his book Pre-Situation. He states that what's in focus is the cause. This can be done through priming. There's a difference between me saying, you say to myself now, would you like a sip of water? Yeah, please. Or if you take a picture, you're in the desert. You've been walking in the desert for a day. Sweat's pouring down your face, your throat's parched, and you're wondering if you will survive. In the distance you see an oasis. Palm trees gently waving, lush green. You walk towards it and see a glimmer of blue water. You run, and when you get there, you bury your face in the cool, sweet nectar, and you drink for an hour. Anybody thirsty? I have had my share of problems in my life. I frequented mental health services. I didn't fit in. So I got a diagnosis of bipolar, which I actually lost this year. And I didn't really agree with that diagnosis. We all move in cycles. Some move in cycles faster than others. Some are highly sensitive. and so they react strongly to their circumstances. When I was in a mental health hospital back in 30 years ago or something, then I wrote a poem, Nova. If I could take away your pain, your depressions, neuroses, psychosis, and fears, wrap them gently in rose petals and swallow them so you might have a holiday, a little respite, I would. If I could shoulder your grief for deeds done and undone, your fear of living and dying, your anger over missed opportunities, even for a brief moment, I would. But I cannot. I can offer you a hand now and then, a comforting word every so often. But you must live with your pain. It is a part of you. Without it, you aren't you. Doesn't the flowers of love shine brighter against the backdrop of grief? Doesn't sunny summer evenings glow stronger after dark winter days? Doesn't happiness become a nova in the black light of depression? I'm working on my book. That's it. See, I forgot to put my name on the front page. This is a trial run. And I think I need to do some changes, of course. These fine, beautiful markers in here so I could find the page, but that didn't work well. There are some questions I would like for you to ask yourself. Because I do believe that we all have a healer within. We all have the capacity. But then, like Joachim said, self-inquiry, we have to know ourselves. Do you dare to be so radically honest towards yourself and others that your insides are tied into a knot? Can you see that? For a human sitting opposite you, your pain will always be secondary. Can you be so true to yourself that you let each mistake, every failure, be a blessing? Do you allow others to state their needs honestly, without judgment? Do you believe you can change another sentient being's path? Do you know when to act and when to be still? Do you dare to question everything? Are you aware that you can change the world?